Now, I may sound like an incredibly old geezer when I say stuff like this, but absolutely social media is one of the worst things to happen to the youth. And the reason I say this is young kids, they're very impressionable, especially when they're entertained by like one specific influencer or they cling on to a certain type of content. They start to look up to this person. They think everything they do is funny. They want to start mimicking this person. Today, the story we have is an 11-year-old girl actually got arrested for pranking the police with a fake kidnapping, a fake abduction. Now, I'm not going to sit here and harp on an 11-year-old, okay? That's not what this video is for. Kids do dumb stuff. Kids make mistakes. And I'm not going to hold that against a kid. However, it is important to talk about because hopefully other kids will not do the same thing.
The 11-year-old girl in this police body cam video is in a whole lot of trouble. She made a fake phone call to 911 saying her friend had been kidnapped. She later told cops she thought it would be funny. Well, they didn't laugh, admonishing her to never do this again. Ann Mercogliano reports.
This 11-year-old is in hot water. She's accused of faking a kidnapping.
I'm not going to do this again. She thought it was funny and it was a joke and she couldn't get in trouble for it.
And I think that's something worth acknowledging too. Most all pranks on the internet are faked. There you have it. Breaking news here. Most pranks are fake. Most adults know this, which is why we're not entertained by them. Even if we didn't think they were fake, most pranks seem so harmful we probably wouldn't be entertained by them anyway. However, kids unfortunately don't know this. They think that these kinds of things actually happen. These pranksters actually pull these stunts. There's actually been situations where kids have gotten in major trouble. I believe I even read a report at some point that a kid had died because they tried to mimic a prank that they saw on the internet. One that was probably completely staged, but the kids don't know that. The kids think that it's all real. So they want to do it themselves too.
Police say the girl texted 911 to say that her friend had been abducted by a stranger in a white van. The girl, who gave a fake name, said she was following the van on the interstate in another vehicle. For the next 30 minutes, she gave updates on the supposed kidnapping. He is tying her up, went one text. He's armed with a gun, said another. Hurry up, please. Deputy.
I think kids also need to be educated about the fact that for one, it's not a good idea to prank call 911 anyway because they can track where your call came from and they will find you eventually. And for two, the fact that she thought she could just keep sending updates and all that, and it was all still just harmless. You know, like police are wasting a lot of time looking for this kidnapping victim for nothing. Absolutely nothing.
He's tracked the girl's cell phone and then went to her parents' home near Daytona Beach. Imagine their surprise when they confronted her and realized she was just 11 years old.
You can talk to your parents.
They say she fessed up. She stated that she got the idea to prank 911 through a YouTube challenge and thought it would be funny. The arrest report says her father was really upset.
Understandably so. A lot of people will probably say they'll put the blame on the father, and there probably is a little bit of blame because parents do need to understand what their kids are watching, what they're consuming, especially when they're online. I pretty much said that aside from little gaming videos that my kids want to watch here and there on YouTube, they can't watch YouTube influencers. I won't allow it because kids, like I said, are very impressionable, and I would like for a lot of these people that end up later being very problematic to not influence the way my kid thinks. That's just the way I think about it. However, yes, the dad, I think, would be somewhat at fault here, but also I think it's important for the girl to realize that her actions do have consequences, and not to put the full blame on the father, because she may be 11, but this is a very important lesson for her from this point forward. Your actions have consequences.
You're going to take this as a lesson at 11 years old that if you do something stupid in the future, you're going to enjoy those cuffs.
I'm not going to do this again.
Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood.
We had a massive police response. What happens if we crash into somebody and somebody loses their life?
Are you hoping that this scares kids into not doing something like this?
It's a life-teaching moment for her, and hopefully it's a life-teaching moment for other young folks that are out there. I'm not going to do this again.
The child was charged with making a false police report, which is a felony, and misuse of 911. That's a misdemeanor.
You know, At first I was thinking, oh, come on guys, like, she's a kid, why not just give her a slap on the wrist and call it good? Then I started to think about it more, and I was like, it makes sense. Because this is so televised, this is so public, she does kind of need to be charged and made an example out of. It sucks, but if all the cops did was give her a slap on the wrist, then other kids would see this and be like, okay, all I gotta do is this exact same thing, I'll end up on TV and I won't even get in real trouble. Boom, my name's out there. So I do understand why these charges are important. It sucks, and honestly, if it wasn't televised, I think maybe a slap on the wrist would be good. Though I do understand all the repercussions and everything, I also understand that an 11-year-old child doesn't always make the best of decisions, and sometimes doing the whole scared straight thing is the best way to go about it. However, I do hope that she has learned a lot from this, and I hope that seeing this incident for other kids will help them not make the same dumb decision too. But I wish her luck, and kids on the internet, don't do dumb shit like this, please. Alright? Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.